The purpose of this video is to give you a quick tutorial of manipulating the text of a Google Doc using the text menu. I encourage you to have a practice document open in another tab so you can pause and practice the skill. So I have prepared a document already that will give us a chance to really look at this. And so what we see is that we have a document we want to change. These buttons underneath the menu bar, all these buttons in here allows us to manipulate the document and the text in the document. So the first thing we're going to look at is font and sizes. The font is just the way that the words look. So if we want to change the font, we click on the font button right there and the drop-down menu, and we can choose any of these fonts to choose. So here, my default font is Arial. That's the one that all my come to. But if I want to change to a different font, all I do is click on that and I click Comic. If I want to change something different other than that, I highlight that and I can click on Impact. So all I need to do is highlight and pick the font I want out of the font menu. The next thing that we can do with the font is the size. So if I want to change my size, all I have to do is come to where this number is, where it says font size, click the down menu, and then choose whatever size I want. So let's make this all one font size. Well, yeah. So I changed my font size. So all you have to do is highlight the whole thing, click on the down menu, and change your size. The next thing we want to look at is emphasis on how can we add emphasis if we're doing black and white to text. Well, we have three things that we can actually do, some of which you may need in English or some of the other classes. The first is italics. If you highlight the word you want to italicize, you click on the I, you get italics. If you want to bold something, make it a little bit stronger, you can click and hit the bold button. If you want to underline something, you can click the underline by coming up these here. So B for bold, I for italics, U for underline. So those three right there will help you emphasize words. Or let's say you have a header. You could make your header bold. Now your header over your fonts and sizes is bold. The next thing that we can look at is color. How do we change the color of our font? Well, all you need to do again is if we highlight the word and we come up here to here where it says text color, the A with the line underneath it, we can choose the color we want it to be. Red for red. And then we can choose another color we have here is green. Now you need to be careful to make it so it's not hard to see. So you can always choose a different green. That's the cool thing. That one's a little bit hard to see. So I'm going to go with a little darker green. And then we also have yellow. And remember, you want to try to make sure that they can be seen. So that's a way to change the color. Now, say you want to highlight a text that you have. If you highlight what you want to highlight, click on the text menu and click the highlight button. Now you can choose any color to use to highlight. And now you have a highlighted word. So the next thing that you can do on your text bar is the justification and alignment of the text or the paragraph. So these buttons, this is left alignment, center alignment, right alignment, and then this is just justifying the paper. The ones that I normally use the most are the left and the center. So if you look, left aligned means this is all left aligned right here. If you want to see center aligned, you highlight, you click center, and you have your center alignment. If you want to see right alignment, you do that and click on right alignment and you have your right alignment. The justification one looks much like the left align unless you have a very long document, and then you will see what happens when you do that. So the last thing, or one of the last things we want to talk about is outlining. So if you wanted to do outlinings or bullets, you can do that with these two buttons here. So the first thing is you would highlight what you want to outline. This is a number list. So say you want to do a number list. You click on that. Now, the only problem we have here is that font sizes, Arial, Comic, and Impact should really be further in the under the font and sizes, so we need to fix that. So we're going to highlight those, and we're going to hit this button over here, which is increase indent, and that'll increase our indent on that set of data, so that we can do it. Now you can increase one, or you can increase all, and it'll go as far in. It'll keep indenting as much as you need it to. So let's take that back here. Okay. Now, if you want to do bullets, say you want to just do bullets, you don't really want to do numbers, you can click and you can hit the bullet button, which is right there, and you'll get bullets. Now, say you still want to put these three underneath the emphasis, you can do the same thing by hitting the increase indent. And there you go. And that moves it out. So that is a quick overview of how to use the toolbar to actually be able to change up the look of a paper.